Test, test. Ah, there we go. Now I'm too loud. Well, that's a great start to a pay-per-view, isn't it? Welcome to the Gold Rush pay-per-view. After a long, winding road of the exhibitions, we are here. And, yeah, we're going to get started off with some tag action. Brand new tag team coming up. I had a pretty decent one-liner going for the beginning of that. Like hell if I can remember what it was 30 seconds ago. But, alright, we're into it. Check out this new team.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 495 pounds, Max Ahmed and Quan Russell.
Some pretty big dudes on their way out. Move up so you can see Quan there. Quan Russell, Max Ahmed, a new registered team. They will be appearing in the Tag Team Titans tournament. They're going to try their luck against the Militia here tonight. Couldn't have much of an easier task on them. And here we go. And the Gold Rush begins. Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining me on this pay-per-view Sunday. I know I don't generally stream on Sundays, and I did mean for this to be on Thursday, but circumstances and things and stuff. So hopefully you can make it out tonight and enjoy the show. Join in on the chat. Watch a good show. I feel like my audio was off. See if we can fix that. Yeah, I should fix that. Yeah, that looks better. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Lots and lots going on tonight. Irish whip to the red corner. Max taking in his partner, Quan Russell. Two big guys facing two big guys. The way some think wrestling should be. An Irish whip by Logan Bourne now with a big side slam and a pin attempt. No luck. Float over DDT and then turns his attention to Ahmed with that vertical from the outside. Irish whip over the ropes. Massive right hand sends him down to the floor below. Now taking in Chase Abbott. Not to be confused with Chase Owens, as I often do. Actually returning back to the ring. Bomber getting involved there for a moment. Some stomps on the ground now. Turning his attention to Ahmed. Knocks him off the apron. Hitting a massive side slam onto the knee. Now taking in Logan Bourne. It's been a long road to get here, but we're finally here. Main event tonight for the Canadian title. As the ever impressive Mr. Chen takes on the undefeated #1 ranked Pedro Paine. Big insecurity there by Quan. Our co-main event is a 6-man ladder match. Right to challenge Briefcase hanging high above. First man to retrieve that briefcase has the right to challenge the brand new champion at any point in time of their choosing. So that should be exciting as well. Thanks very much for my newest followers as well. Nostalgic and Rivtech and Jug J 2021. As you can see, I've set something of a follower goal for July. Trying to double up, get to 100. See if that's attainable. Sit down power bomb by Logan Bourne here. I'm assuming a pin would probably have followed, but looks like Bourne's out of juice. Uses the ropes to get him up. Looked like he was going to turn his attention to Ahmed. Ahmed thought so too. Hits him with the right. Going to pay for it with a vertical out from the apron now. Quan getting back up. Big boot to Quan Russell. And a pin attempt. Doesn't get mentioned often enough. The Militia have yet to win a registered tag match with a current record of 0-4. That slots them last in the tag rankings. Chase Abbott now attempting some offense in the corner. Irish whip to the opposite corner now. And a massive lariat. Some trickiness from Chase Abbott as he runs around the opposite turnbuckle from the outside back in, surprising his opponent. Shades of Baron Corbin. Attempting to keep his offensive momentum. Quan now with some tricky flips and finishes it off with a back suplex. Dragging him further away from his corner now. This Quan and going to take a break. Sending Max Ahmed in. Some heavy stomps by Chase, but... Oh, and a massive lariat and now a pin. Yeah, not going to get much out of that. Ooh, attempts a discus lariat on Max, does Chase, but misses. Max now with the big Samoan drop. Double arm stretch submission here, trying to get Chase to tap out. Folks, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a long road to get here, and you know, I do these things for my own happiness, and I hope that people can get some enjoyment out of it as well. Although I do enjoy doing this. It is a lot of work. So all I can really hope is that I make one person's day. And that discus lariat attempt number 2 does make contact. Now we get a pin. Quan not worried about it though. And Max gets out 2.5. It was pretty close to not be worrying about it though. These two are a rookie team as far as UPW is concerned, so maybe just a little bit of naivety. Chase Abbott going to set up for that flapjack cutter. And he hits it. Pin attempt. No pin attempt. Oh, Chase getting a little cocky here. Yep, Max going to reverse whatever maneuver was being attempted there. Max now up and hits him with that fireman's carry suplex of sorts. Chase able to tag out. In comes Logan Bourne. Max just waiting for him. He's just waiting for him. Gets right back up after the clothesline. And another massive clothesline now, this time by Max, and a tag. Or not a tag, a pin. The 2 3/4 Logan just kicking out. We have another new tag team debuting here tonight as well as we get set to enter the Tag Team Titans series, which will follow this pay-per-view as we go to our next series to crown World Tag Champions. Quan now showing off to the crowd. A little bit of showboating before he continues his offensive. Oh, reverses into a DDT. Logan Bourne standing there like an MK character. Max just stands there waiting for him, and now he's going to pay for it with another vertical from the outside. Keeps getting hit with those. I think he'd learn after the second one. It might be the last ranked tag team, but the Militia are still big dudes. Still very experienced wrestlers, and definitely not to be underestimated. Quan working the left shoulder of Logan Bourne now. Looked like he was setting something up, but Bourne just gets right up. Ooh, shades of Tank Riley with the Warnado. Chase breaking that up. I think that would have done it. I think that pinfall would have done it. Chase quick to get in the ring to save his partner. Logan, after a big boot, attempted a pinfall, but Max was right there to stop it, and now Logan's gonna... These two with their apron back and forth interjections. Logan now getting ready to set something up with Quan in the corner. Oh, kicks him over to the outside, and Quan hits his head off those steel steps. Never nice. Logan looking for something under the ring. Doesn't find what he's looking for, so picks up those big golden steps. And he hits Quan with them, and that's going to end the matches. This is not a no DQ match, you dummy. Just keeps the offense going. Well, Ahmed and Russell are going to pick up their first win by default. Oh! And here comes the panic. Bourne's in the ring again, just waiting for him. Oh, Panic's quick to get down, and he starts his assault 2-on-1. Risky. Gotta wonder where Aaron Knight is, probably prepping for his ladder match later. Panic gonna try and get some revenge on these two on his own. So far, holding his own pretty well. Drop some frames there. Sorry about that, folks. Not sure what could have caused that.
Competitor has been eliminated.
Looks like my audio and video are off again. Just gonna quick reset that. Should fix it. Logan Bourne is seemingly down and out on the side there. Gonna take a breather and let Chase handle it, although... Oh, here we go. Chase with some offense now against Steve Panic, who hits him with that leg scissor. Panic getting ready for something here. Hits that Hurricane Rana on Chase Abbott. Now with that massive exploder suplex of his and the kip up. Just the cherry on top. Now going to be looking for that Canadian destroyer. Chase not going to allow it though. Reverses with that fireman's carry. Toss over to the other side. Chase was going for that big lariat, misses. Another Hurricane Rana by Panic, sending Chase to the outside. Panic to the top rope. Jumps over. Oh, hits that massive Dragon Rana. Now a little showboat for the crowd. Here comes another exploder. Oh, it can't be nice on the concrete floor, that's for sure. Oh, we're gonna get a. Oh, Panic was going for that super kick, but Chase managed to get out of the way, throwing Panic into the LED side post, ring post. Chase now trying to get some offense going, but Panic hits him with that massive elbow. Seems to have knocked out Chase. Now Bourne back in the ring, and Panic ripping that table apart. Bourne ready to fight again, and here we go. Oh. I am receiving word now from General Manager Copeland. This is actually a match now. This is a last man standing match between these two. Oh, this should be good. And right away it goes into the crowd. Panic, I'm sure, going to. Oh, waited for Bourne to get up and feints him, and now joining him in the crowd on the outside of the barricade. These two battle it out now, heading towards the front row. Heading towards a production area now are these two as they battle out, trying to see who can make the other stay down for a count of 10. That is the objective of a last man standing match. Damage your opponent enough that they are down for a 10 count. Consecutive 10. Bourne just getting a 1 count out of Panic here. You're going to need to work him out a little bit more. I will admit it's a little unfair, as Bourne just went through a tag team match, but they also just double teamed Panic, so call it even, I guess. Panic with that big cutter. All of this taking place on concrete. Oh! Hits him with the coup de grace. Nothing soft to land on, and nothing underneath you to take any of that pressure from those 2 feet planted on the ground. Big exploder through the table. Will that do it? 2. Panic getting ready with that baseball bat just in case. Referee at 6 now. Gets up at the 8 count. Not quite enough. Panic almost had that there. Oh, hits him with that bat right on the top of the forehead. And a big super kick by Panic now. Panic dragging Logan God knows where. Who knows what goes through the mind of this man. Logan Bourne levying some offense here. Back into the production area now. What's coming next? Bourne tossing Panic into that storage bin. Oh, big full Nelson slam. Doesn't take advantage of that bin being right there, though. Could have done a little more damage had he just moved it over just a little bit. Logan Bourne going to treadmill over by the barricade as he waits to see if Panic gets up. He gets up at 7. Both these men quite worn down now. Won't take much else to keep one or the other down. Panic, considering a weapon, decides against it. Guess he figures he can do more damage with his fists. Plus there's more than enough weaponry to be had over at ringside, as Panic will demonstrate now with those golden steel steps. Slides him into the ring. Grabs a chair from underneath. Quite a few weapons in the ring now. Bourne not having any of that chair, tosses it out of Panic's grasp, but Panic not having any of that. Big right fist sends Logan Bourne to the outside. Here comes another massive exploder, and Logan Bourne's leg hitting the edge of the remainder of the steel steps on the outside. Panic now tossing Logan Bourne onto the announce table. Oh, big slam through that table now. Will that be enough? Panic gonna walk off that table destruction as he waits to see if he's got the match won. Referee at 6. Ref at 8. 9. And Panic does it. Panic with the win. Take a look back now at some of the action from this impromptu last man standing match. It was that slam through the table. Finished him off.
Here is your winner, Steve Cannon.
Another one in the L column, or in the W column for Steve Panic, and the L column for Logan Bourne. ×2. One tag loss, one single loss for him tonight. Not great momentum going into the Tag Titan series, but we expect no less from Steve Panic. Panic takes his leave. We will consider the rest of the night. Big matches coming up. Oh! Who is this? It's Tyler Douglas. Whoa! UPW signs another one. Making his way down to the ring, Panic seemingly hightailed it back to the ring, thinking there might be trouble. We still don't know. Not much of a history between these two, but you'd think there's got to be a reason for Tyler to come out now. Oh, big boot! Not sure if that was self-defense. Maybe Panic was a little quick on the draw there. But again, why is Tyler out here? Maybe just to make his presence known. Just to make a statement. Throwing him in the ring now. Goes for a midsection kick, but Panic with a little energy left. Deflects it. Now going to try for... I'm sure you're going to try and hit that Canadian Destroyer. Oh, but Tyler reverses into a back body drop, picking it up now. And that patented butterfly powerbomb. Making an example out of Steve Panic. Maybe. Hard to say. Either way, welcome to UPW, Tyler Douglas. I'm sure we'll see big things out of this heavyweight in the future, the very near future. And I'm sure his intentions will become more well known as we move on. Welcome once again, folks, to UPW. I almost said exhibitions, I'm so used to it. This is the Canadian Gold Rush pay-per-view. Bomber369 here. Thanks for stopping in if you can. Lots and lots of action to be had tonight. We've seen a new tag team debut so far, as well as as Tyler Douglas making his presence known. Still to come, we have our co-main six-man ladder match for the right to challenge Briefcase, which allows the winning superstar to good lord, the winning competitor to cash that in at any time against the newly crowned Canadian champion. So we'll see that coming up, as well as, of course, our main event to crown our first ever Canadian champion. And that's Pedro Paine, the undefeated, #1 ranked wrestler in UPW, taking on Mr. Chen, who has quite the success story and quite a bit of momentum going into tonight, so going to be one hell of a battle. But yes, let's move on to our next match here. Hope everybody's having a good night. Once again, thank you for stopping in. Some amazing action to come here as we move on to our 8-man elimination tag match, showcasing some of UPW's tag team talent as we look to move forward into our next ongoing series. Fix my cam real quick. Still had it set up for my last stream. Here comes what can only be said is a strange human being indeed. One half of the syndicate. He's done okay in singles competition. This isn't a 4 versus 4 tag match, but it is elimination, which means one side of either team must be completely pinned or submitted out in order for the opposing team to achieve victory.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Damien making his way down to get this match started. You may notice some clicking in the audio, folks. I am working on it. I'm like 99% sure I figured out what's causing it. But part of the issue is that I don't know if it exists until after I encode a video. So it takes quite a bit of time to get rid of it completely. That beginning sequence, if you caught it, I had to re-encode 3 times, and even then there was still quite a bit of clicking. It's caused by an overload of sound. So as I move forward with this series, it shall happen less and less for sure. One half of the AIJ and Nightmare tag team now on his way.
Making his way to the ring from your darkest fears, weighing in at 220 pounds, Nightmare.
Not the greatest start to his career, but under the tutelage of AIJ, should be able to build on his skill set and have quite the career here in UPW. It's not that he's not skilled, just not the greatest start to his time, his career here. But we'll see how him and AIJ do in the upcoming round robin tournament. And then there's these guys. Kind of a back and forth story with the Hit Squad.
Making his way to the ring.
Making their way to the ring. Crack Lillian.
410 pounds, Bradley Garrett and Owen Garrett, the Hit Squad.
As you can see, ranked number 6. They did lose a spot last week. A tag record of 1-3. So, not the worst start. At least they have a win. Militia. But, yeah, some work to be done, and it'll be interesting to see how they do in the upcoming tournament. Tag team wrestling being their niche, so never know. And now their opponents.
And at a combined weight of 450 pounds, Yuri Drago and Victor Zen, the Union.
Here's a team with quite the opposite story. Although they're only 1-1, and yes, they did lose one last week, they've done pretty well. Both, well, I mean, it just seems like they've done well. Like, they're 1-1. Yes, that's not the greatest. Both have losses in their singles records, which not great. But they've actually been competing in more like multi-man matches and doing really well there. Definitely worth rewatching some of their previous matches if you can, because they are definitely going to make an impact in this tournament coming up. And these guys are just a whole other story.
And at a combined weight of 790 pounds,
790 pounds.
the Phantom.
Demon and the Phantom. A team that should be unbeatable. So far they are. But the Phantom actually took a singles loss not that long ago. They are ranked number 1 in the tag team division. So they are the favorites to win the first World Tag Team Championship. But you just never know. We also don't know who some of the other teams are going to be yet. So don't count your chickens till they hatch. This should be one interesting match, though. All 4 in the red corner are big dudes. Yuri Drago, you know, he's a junior heavy, but still bigger guys for sure. On the other side, you've got Damien, but don't count him out. Smaller guy, but bigger heart. And here we go. Get this 8-man elimination tag match started. We start with Damien from the blue corner and Yuri Drago from the red corner. Either man able to develop much of an offense quite yet, being the freshman in. Damien turning his attention to Phantom here. Gonna hit him with a sunset powerbomb to the outside. I don't think Phantom saw that coming. Very interesting to see the smallest guy take out the biggest guy, though. Just goes to show you. Drago on offense here. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Feel free to chat about your weeks or how your weekend went. Or I think my audio is off again. Just gonna do a quick pause and let you reset it. I think maybe after this I'll take a break and switch over to DLC. That seems to happen a lot with this player. Big tornado DDT. Now Yuri Drago with that chin lock submission. Damien not quite worn out enough to submit there. Hits the Hurricane Rana. Now runs over, taking a Nightmare. Yuri still wants some action from Damien, but he's not the legal man. Damien will retreat now to his corner. And Drago will take in his partner, Victor Zank. We now have Nightmare and Zank in the ring as the legal men in this match. Once again, this is a 8-man elimination tag match, which means one side must eliminate completely all 4 other competitors via pinfall or submission. Although DQ is on, so DQ is a possibility. Ring out, which is to be counted out on the outside by a count of 10. Here comes the Phantom. Yep. Nightmare says, "Nuh-uh. Let the little man have it." Sorry about the weird coloration on the bottom of the screen. For whatever reason, when I recorded this, that didn't like it very much. Although there's a lot going on this screen, so can't really blame it. Another sunset flip to the outside by Damien on Victor Zank. Damien gonna hightail it now as he's got 2 of them after him. Able to evade all offensive attacks by Phantom. Now we're both men back in the ring. Damien with this massive tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Gonna attempt to pin. Gets a 1. Gets a 1 out of it, though. The ref in La La Land probably could have got a 2, maybe a 2.5 out of that. Now a dragon headlock, but too close to the ropes. Damien now going to tag in Owen Garrett, who's had 0 luck against this team. These two, I believe it, yeah, it was these two who faced off not too long ago in singles competition. Garrett setting something up here. Oh, gonna attack the arm of the Phantom. That choke slamming arm. A headlock now by Owen Garrett. Arm drag takeover by Phantom now, who regains. Oh, big face slam by the Phantom. Very strange character Phantom is. By far the biggest guy in this company, but he's also a high flyer. Oh, here comes a big choke slam now. Presumably followed up by a pin attempt by the Phantom. Man, Owen Garrett's legs look like pencils compared to the Phantom. Garrett able to kick out, but oh, Phantom looked like he was gonna try and tag out. Gets the ref involved there. Instead, Owen Garrett will now tag in his brother, Brad. Big double team crossbody attack by the pair, by the Hit Squad. So now Brad Garrett and the Phantom will face off, except now Phantom going to tag in Yuri Drago, his second round in the ring. Now a pin attempt. Excuse my lack of commentary for 1 second. All right. Ooh. Big gutbuster slam by the Demon, who has entered the match now. The Demon is a force to be reckoned with for sure. Took this man out in almost a matter of seconds during their last encounter. Garrett now, though, going to hit that chicken wing tombstone pile driver on Demon, and of course going to attempt a pin, but I doubt that's going to do it. Gets a 2 out of it, though. That's not bad. Now taking in Damien of the Syndicate. Damien versus Demon. David versus Goliath. Damien, I think, was going to try and make his way all the way over for Hurricane Rana, but gets the leg attack anyway. Now a big moonsault. Lion salt, if you will. Not even a 1 count for that. And now Damien going to try and wrench the big skull of Demon. Damien now over in the red corner causing havoc, knocking all 3 additional competitors off their posts. Demon making his way over as well to try and contain the mayhem. Big Hurricane Rana by Damien on Yuri Drago, who's not even in the match right now. Oh. That spinebuster couldn't have felt good. Referee to count at 7 here. These two need to be careful. Being that it's a pay-per-view, the ref will use his discretion, but it's also not a win-or-lose situation either, so referee at 9. Demon makes his way in. Damien on the outside, groggy, gets counted out. It's 1 down on the blue corner. Nightmare gonna make Demon pay for his taunting in the corner there. It's a 1 count from that. Oh! Hits a massive DDT on the Phantom on the ring apron. Nightmare dealing some more damage to Demon on the outside here. Demon and Phantom, big dudes. Nightmare is doing pretty well, all things considered. Big Bulldog to Demon now. Nightmare continuing his offense, but just as I say that, Demon turning it around. Headlock using the top rope by Demon. Trying to wear down the body and spirit of Nightmare, and hits a big choke slam over the knee. Gonna attempt a pin here. Only a 1 count. Demon gonna tag out for Victor Zank now. Nightmare Irish whipping him back into his own corner. And a ripcord knee by Nightmare, followed by a pin attempt. And he gets him out. 3 and 3. 3 left in blue, 3 left in red. Now Demon forced to return to the legal man position, and a big flapjack cutter now by Nightmare, who will attempt the pin, no doubt. Phantom in to save his partner, although to say that is kind of insane. Shades of Jeff Hardy by Brad Garrett, and a pin attempt here on the Demon after the, it gets a 1 count, but after the Swanton Bomb. Now going to levy some offense against Yuri Drago out of the red corner. Ugh. Now some stomps. Irish whip to the adjacent corner to his own. Demon not having any of the corner offense though, turns that around into a DDT. Brad Garrett turning the tables once again though. Gonna attempt another butterfly tombstone pile driver. Demon not having it. Sends him back over in a back body drop. Setting up for a choke slam now is Demon. And he's going to hit that over his knee again. Oh, it's just torturing the back of Brad Garrett. Not quite enough to get the 3, though. Wow, Brad Garrett holding on. The Phantom, though, going to hit him with a massive belly-to-belly. Brad Garrett with the hot tag to Nightmare. Nightmare going for the knees of Demon, but Demon able to evade. Just jumps over him like a skipping rope. Demon now with that massive claw into the shoulder of Nightmare. Trying to get him to tap out from the sheer pressure on his shoulder. Irish whip to the corner now from Nightmare, and gonna hit Phantom with another apron DDT. Going up top, Nightmare just punches here and gets down. I think realizing he probably wouldn't make it to the other corner with any sort of high flying maneuver. What is going on here? Nightmare with the big vertical to the outside. Oh, straight from the top turnbuckle. Demon will have sustained a lot of damage from that. There's no way that felt good for either of those men, but Nightmare able to recover fairly quickly and throws Demon back in the ring. Gonna attempt a pin here likely. Still Yuri Drago in the corner, but no help from Yuri here. Doesn't care enough, I guess. Nightmare gonna tag out deservingly to Owen Garrett, who hits Demon with a big DDT to start. Demon still trying to recover from that vertical suplex to the outside. Yeah, damn is right. Yep. How's it going, Dag? Welcome to the stream, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Big match for you later tonight. Big elbow drop to Demon here. And a pin attempt. Not quite going to be enough to keep him down. Although I don't know what really is enough to keep the Demon down. No one yet to prove that they have what it takes to take this man on. Big choke slam to the knee. Ah, Kefka Spawn. Thank you, sir, for the host. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. We're just in the middle of our 8-man elimination tag match here. UPW Canadian Gold Rush pay-per-view. We're down to 3 on each side. Lots of action in this match so far. As you can see along the bottom in the HUDs, most men except for Nightmare have taken substantial damage. Oh, and Phantom. Phantom not getting quite enough to take out Owen Garrett there from that face smash. Reverse cutter of sorts. Thank you for the host once again, Kefka. Hopefully everyone having a good night. Hopefully you had a good weekend fishing with the fam. Hopefully you caught lots for dinner. I have been lurking for a bit, but just realized I wasn't hosting. Oh yeah, man, no problem. Work is appreciated. Host is appreciated. Much appreciated. Wow. Owen Garrett getting that revenge on Phantom. I didn't see what he hit him with. I'm assuming it was a finisher, but now Yuri Drago in to the legal man position. Now it's 3-on-2. Blue corner, one ahead of the red corner. I'm working on the revamp in the background. Yeah, man, for sure. Appreciate the lurk. Much appreciated. Hopefully, if you need to take a break, maybe you'll slide on back over to this tab and see what's going on. Lots of action to come here tonight, for sure. Oh, Aaron Garrett with the second elimination. It's 3-on-1 now against the Demon. That sounds like it should be quite a bit, but you'd be surprised. Wow. Owen Garrett just going to work in this match. Showing he's not one to be underestimated. Big leg drop on Demon. I'm assuming a pinfall will follow, or pin attempt. Gets the 2.5. Almost had that hat trick. Here comes that whipping gut wrench German suplex that we've seen a couple of times so far here tonight by the Demon, as he tries to levy some offense here, get back in the game. Oh.
A competitor has
Yeah.
been eliminated.
That's going to be enough to make Owen tap out. 2-on-1 now against the Demon. Nightmare now taking his place in the ring as legal man. Demon quite worn out, although you wouldn't think so. Avoids that middle rope flip attack. Big choke slam to the knee. Garrett not able to remove Demon from the pinfall. Demon with another elimination on Nightmare now, so it's just Brad Garrett and Demon left. Who will get the match? Big turnaround. It was 3-on-1, then 2-on-1, now 1-on-1. But when you see a guy like Demon, it's not hard to imagine why. Ooh, big Claymore kick by Brad Garrett. Oh, gets that 2.5. Still not enough to keep him down. I think if Brad can hit that butterfly power driver. Here he goes. He hits it. Pin. He's got it. And he gets the win. The first man to pin Demon in UPW. Oops. As we take a look back at the tons and tons of action in this match. For just a showcase match, man, that was quite the wild ride. I'm sure we will get to see the massive vertical suplex from Nightmare to Demon on the outside, which, in my opinion, is probably what... Oh, they didn't play it, but... I imagine that's... Down, William? Thanks. I imagine that is probably what tipped him over the edge, though. Alright, folks. Welcome to UPW Gold Rush pay-per-view. Bomber369 here. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Hope you all had great weekends and weeks before that. This is our pay-per-view event to cap off the exhibition series, which has been going on for the last 12 weeks or so. Still lots of action here to come. Up next will be our co-main event. I am going to take this opportunity to run a quick ad break. And I'm also going to switch up the player that I'm using and see if I get less audio-video sync issues. So I'm actually going to run a 2-minuter just to give me some time and hopefully run out some ad time for people that are coming in. And yeah, so we will be right back. Welcome back. So let's try this player out and see if we have any better luck.
You think you know me?
Whoop, that's not supposed to happen yet. Hold on 1 second though. I'm gonna just flip back over here while I fix that. Apparently the playlists don't work quite the same. Alright. Good to go. Let's flip on back over. Let's make this a proper. There we go. As we get into our co-main event, our 6-man ladder match for the right to challenge. These men all qualified at the last episode of Exhibitions. A mix of that and the 2 remaining semi-finalists who did not advance from the Gold Rush tournament.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Aaron Knight, not the greatest start to his singles career. Gained one though last week, up to rank 18. Hoping to strike gold here tonight, no pun intended, and grab that briefcase that's hanging high above the ring here tonight for his chance at the new champion at his own discretion. Another interesting character in the UPW roster. highly touted prospect of the Gold Rush tournament. Couldn't quite make it past Mr. Chen, though. But, I mean, we had to lose to somebody in this tournament.
And his opponents, first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 195 pounds, Jay Smooth.
Ranked number 4 with a 6-2 record. Done very, very well for himself so far in his UPW career. Now going to try and gain number 1 contendership, regain his momentum, and try and get some gold eventually. Another career that's been very back and forth. He will also be looking to regain some momentum going into the next series. Lots of talent for sure, just some bad luck. Dag Mahone just floating around on the screen over there. All fixed. He is the fastest rising competitor so far with a jump up 6 spots to number 6 from 12. We haven't seen a jump that steep yet after his win last week to earn his way into this match. The devastating Dragon Bomb. People will need to look out for that. Another man that goes up and down. Going 6-5 with a rank of, I think I just saw 7 there. Recently joining the militia, which if he wanted to maintain momentum was the wrong choice. But yeah, I guess we'll see what he does with it. Wasn't able to make it into the finals of the Gold Rush tournament, but he had quite the task on him to take out Mr. Chen, who was just catapulting his way through this company. I think if you had to give a favorite underdog ranking to Chen and Pedro, you'd have to give the edge to Pedro, only because he's undefeated. But that is it. Chen is nothing short of impressive, that's for sure. As we welcome the other half of the syndicate now in for his match tonight. As the Odd man from Tijuana makes his way down for this 6-man ladder match. As you can see, he's no joke either. That number 5 was referring to his singles record. He's 4-1, which is more than you can say for a lot of the competitors in this company. So, considering his specialty is tag team wrestling, it's pretty good. Of course, earning his way into this match with a victory against Tank Riley last week, which is no easy feat on its own. And our last competitor to join us here tonight is the man that had quite the rivalry with Tank Riley on his way through the exhibitions. Hell yeah! The numbers don't lie. The man with the highest win record thus far, as you'll see in a minute.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, the professional DAG.
Drops 1 rank to 3. That's not saying much. And I believe that's only by default because of Mr. Chen. And his record is 8-3. Not bad at all. As these men get set for ladder match action. J Smooth and Cruz, Shang and Knight, DAG and Kaiva. Cruz gonna set that ladder up, try and get up there early. J Smooth, of course, not going to let that happen. Dag and Kaiva back in the ring. Gonna be a lot going on. Maybe I'll just switch to blank for this match. You can still hear me. It's all good. Still hear me. Big Hurricane Rana from the top of the ladder on Johnny Shang from J Smooth. Smooth then trying a twisted aerial attack on Aaron Knight, who evaded by entering the ring. Dag now with his hands on the briefcase. You can see a gold briefcase to mark the occasion. On it printed right to challenge, as the owner of that briefcase will have the ability to challenge the Canadian champion at any point in time. J Smooth now up top. Gonna try and get that briefcase down. On the briefcase is a lock with a spin combination. Everybody knows what it is, but obviously it's kind of tough to get up there and spin it. Plus, you can't really see what you're doing all that well, so it takes a while to get that lock off and retrieve the briefcase. Aaron Knight rolling out to take a breather. Yeah, probably best to leave this blank for this match. Just a lot going on everywhere. Dag going up. He's got his hands on the briefcase. Kaiva on the bottom, though. Hitting him in the back, trying to stop him from attempting that combination. Oh, big spear! Big spear by J Smooth on DAG. Knocks him right down. Dag was hanging from it after having the ladder knocked out from underneath him. There's two men that have never seen matches against each other, DAG and J Smooth. Also, I don't believe Aaron Knight and Kaiva have ever fought. They were once thought to be on the same side, though, so that makes sense. I don't think Shang and Aaron Knight have fought. I know Kaiva has fought Shang and been victorious. And Cruz is a tag wrestler generally, so he hasn't fought most of these guys. Ooh, big springboard elbow drop by J Smooth on Cruz. Now setting the ladder up in the blue corner. Kaiva diving off the top to the outside onto Aaron Knight. J Smooth sending Johnny Shig through the ladder in the corner, breaking it right in half. Shang doesn't seem to have affected him much as he's going to attempt a Dragon Bomb on Dag Mahone, but Cruz interrupts it and then runs away for some reason. Back in the mix, though. Dag going to roll to the outside, take a breather. J Smooth on the opposite end of our view, taking a breather. J Smooth leaning that ladder ever so menacingly on the ropes, and I think attempted to do something, but maybe tripped on the ladder on the way over. Either way, lands right on top of Kaiva. Aaron Knight, though, with the big double axe hammer on Kaiva, who's taken both of the blows from up top. Dag Mahone now with the Omega driver by J Smooth on Cruz, and now J Smooth gonna crawl up and attempt that combination. J Smooth getting another click on the lock before being taken down. He'll roll out and take a break, regain his energy. Shang being sent out by Dag. Now an X-Plex on Knight by Dag. Knight will roll out. Regain his composure, and now Kaiva on offense against Dag in the ring. It was looking like he was going to set that ladder up. I generally have an overlay set up on my matches, but this match is so big that I didn't want any of it blocking anything, so I've gone with my blank scene to make sure you catch everything. But I will be back, just to warn you. Shang now up, going to try some of the combo. Doesn't get a whole lot done there, and now being double teamed by J Smooth and Dag, professional DAG. Shang being knocked off, but Cruz on the other side of Smooth drags him down. Big boot to the face. Smooth rolls out to regain his composure here, but now back in as Dag makes his way up. Smooth on the other side, not going to let him do a whole lot. Dag throws J Smooth off. Again with the, oh! And I missed I knew I was going to miss one of those. In case you just missed it, Dag was brought down by Kaiva onto the ladder with a power bomb after he was hanging off the briefcase. Chen gonna hit that Dragon Bomb on J Smooth. That move is nasty. Just spikes the head right into the mat. Chen now gonna attempt to further the combination. Aaron Knight on the other side. Kaiva behind him. Doesn't get anything done on that attempt. Knight gonna try his luck here though. Decides to stop trying and deliver some offense instead. Oh, but I guess because Smooth crawled up pretty quickly and oh, hits that massive neck breaker off the top. If you notice a flicker in the screen on any matches that you watch, it's generally me editing out a pause screen. Most of the time I get them pretty good. J Smooth up top here. He's got 3-4. He's got it. J Smooth, #1 contender. Wow. Take a look back now at some of the action from this match. Shang attempted a Dragon Bomb on Dag, but Cruz interrupted it. Oh, Michinoku driver on the outside to Cruz. I didn't catch that. And of course the...
Here is your winner, J Smooth.
And J Smooth will now be able to challenge the new Canadian champion further along in our existence as we crown a champion here tonight. We're just going to move right along here. Apparently to the same thing. Man, the playlists really don't work the same. Yes, we have our rivalry match that comes to an end here tonight, or so they say. We will see Tank Riley take on Lunchbox Clarence Hudson. And I can probably come back out onto the screen. Once again, thank you for joining me tonight. If you took the time to come out and check out the UPW's first pay-per-view, Canadian Gold Rush, thank you very much. Lots of action still to be had here tonight, as we now get set for Tank Riley versus Lunchbox. The numbers don't lie.
Making his way
That's
to
interesting.
the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 385 pounds, Tank Riley.
Here's a man that was #1 at one point, undefeated. I think he was even undefeated at 5-0 when he entered the Gold Rush tournament. Now, just can't seem to get the W. Doesn't matter who he faces. Had a couple of rounds with professional DAG. Now going to seemingly end his rivalry with Lunchbox, which exists from the very beginning when they had a tag match, and Tank allowed Lunchbox basically to be pinned without trying to stop it.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 235 pounds,
A UPW top prospect kind of gone awry. He is 3-8. He has the most losses, I believe, in the company thus far. Sitting at number 23. Ranked 23 in the ELO rankings. But hoping to catch some momentum as he says he'll end this rivalry with Tank Riley here tonight. Whoop. Starting out kind of rough, and Lunchbox gets sent into the ref, and the ref's gonna take a snooze real quick as we get this match started on the outside. Lunchbox gonna take full advantage of the fact that there's no referee and maybe attempt some underhanded tactics here. Riley having none of it though. Fighting back. Slams his head into the LED ring post. The ref regaining consciousness here. We can't ignore the fact that both of these men also individually had rivalries with DAG, but were both also seen interfering in his matches over the last couple of weeks. Very interesting. Could just be a respect thing, maybe. Hard to say. Maybe not. Don't mean to be a conspiracy theorist or anything. And a kick out at 1 by Lunchbox as Tank Riley continues his offense here. Wrenching the right shoulder of Lunchbox's Tank as he continues to try and wear down Hudson, using those big massive mitts to clamp down on the forehead. Hudson gonna fight his way out though. Attempts a clothesline and Tank just kind of shrugs it off. Finally, on the third attempt, clothesline takes Riley down. Irish whip now. Big spinning neck breaker. Maybe a pin attempt, yes. Gets the 1. Not quite enough to secure a win or even a 2 count. Another Irish whip sends Tank over the ropes. And another neck breaker. This time a hanging neck breaker from the middle rope on Tank Riley. As Lunchbox continues his offense here, and a senton from the middle rope. Another pin. Still just a 1. Thank you everybody for stopping in. This is UPW, Canadian Gold Rush pay-per-view. It closes out our exhibition series, which existed to crown us a first champion, a Canadian national champion. And we will see that champion crowned here tonight in our main event. There'll be a couple matches from here. Still a little more to come before then. We have another new tag team debuting. Oh, this doesn't look good. Lunchbox with the drive-by kick. Oof. Nasty kick to the temple of Tank Riley, and I'm sure Lunchbox will... Oh, he doesn't. Another long jump senton by Clarence just to put the cherry on top, and another pin attempt here. Oh, 2 3/4. Oh, that was that close. That was that close. Yep, Clarence can't believe it. Oh, don't do it. This isn't a no DQ. Don't do it. Ref didn't even try and stop him there. Big old vertical suplex by Tank Riley. Even if he wanted to hit him, Tank said no. Tank was going to attempt his battering ram offensive maneuver there, but Hudson falling into the blue corner. Irish whip to the red. Big splash by Tank. Tank going for the gore, but doesn't hit it. Instead gets jumped over by Lunchbox, who now drags Tank over to the ropes. Drop kick to the midsection of Tank, who was tied into the top rope there. Now some shots by each of these men. Oh, Tank setting up for Warnado, and he hits it. Pin. Just the 1? Whoa. What is Lunchbox made of tonight? Back body drop by Tank Riley. He's going to follow it up with a spine buster. Attempts another gore, misses again. And lunch money. Pin attempt. Nope. Hudson likely setting up for Lunchbox letdown. And a pin. Is that enough? It is. Wow. Lunchbox picking up the win against Tank Riley. That's a big win. Probably the biggest of his career. We take a look at some of the action here. Here's that Warnado. You would have expected that to end the match, but not only does it not end the match, but Hudson kicks out of 1. And lunch money. And that was followed up by the Lunchbox letdown stunner. Big win for Lunchbox here tonight. Making use of his pay-per-view platform. Oh, what's going on here? Lunchbox contemplating something here, it seems. Picks him up and then just walks away. Maybe just an attaboy in his own little way. Very interesting. Well, thanks once again, folks, for joining me here tonight for our Canadian Gold Rush pay-per-view. It's been a long road through the exhibition, but we're finally here, and we will crown our first ever champion, our Canadian national champion. It's going to be between Mr. Chen and Pedro Paine, number 1, number 2 ranked competitors in UPW. It's the undefeated 7-0 versus the crazy momentum of Mr. Chen. So definitely one to check out. But before we get to that, we are going to see our second brand new tag team, and I see no reason not to jump into that here. Let's make a quick OBS fix while we're here. Because why not? There we go. Alright. And here we go. That's Akane's music. I heard that there were talks between Akane and Azrael about entering the tag team Titans tournament. I've heard lots of talks, actually. That's one of them, though. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Azrael as his partner. Gonna test their skill against the new kids on the block.
Introducing first, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 225 pounds, Akane.
Another one of those competitors that UPW expected to do much better than they have. Ranked at 21. The record of, I think, 1-3 or 1-4 hasn't been used a whole lot because it hasn't been overly impressive recently. But I think he's hoping to turn that around with a opportunity to compete for the tag titles. Or possibly, anyway. It's all hearsay until the final brackets are released. Final blocks, rather. That is indeed Azrael's entrance theme. So we will see Akane and Azrael as a tag team. I'm assuming that's official. Another competitor that has not done well so far. Ranked 23rd with a record of 0-4. Still has yet to see a singles win. We'll see how he does We'll see how he does in a tag team, though. And now we get to see who the second brand new tag team is.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Webb Eddie and Cobb Shane.
They are the Limit Breakers. They are Shane Cobb and Eddie Webb. Damn it, Crack Lillian. As we get set for our second tag match of the night, well, 2-on-2 tag. We'll see if either of these two, which of these two teams will gain some momentum going into the T3 tournament. I'm going to start calling it T3 because Tag Team Titans is just blah, blah, blah. Oh, Eddie Webb with the sneaky right hand on Akane in the blue corner. Now hits him with a flying elbow. Let me watching my frame rates here. Looks like I dropped a whole bunch. Not sure when that happened. We'll keep an eye on that, though. I don't want that happening at the main event, so... if I see any more, since I've switched players, I will be sure to remedy that. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. Feel free to chat about your weekend or your week or anything that's going on. Chat about your stream if you're a streamer or some cool things that you've seen as a viewer. Ooh, Redbeard Flynn with that raid. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You have caught a great stream. This is UPW, Canadian Gold Rush Tournament, or not tournament, pay-per-view. It's the culmination of the Gold Rush Tournament. We're currently in the middle of a tag team match featuring a new tag team, which will be featured in the next series. Of course, the UPW Gold Rush pay-per-view is the end of the exhibition series that I've been running for 12 weeks. Ooh, Akane jumping down, refusing to tag? And he's walking out on his partner. Azrael's got to go alone against the Limit Breakers. Interesting. We'll see how he fares here. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, thank you very much for the follow there, Bluebell. Appreciate that. Thank you, Nightmare. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Hope, yeah, running away. Yeah, exactly. Thanks very much once again, Redbeard, for the raid. Much appreciated. And like I said, you guys couldn't have caught me on a better night because we are at the we're at the peak of the pay-per-view. Still the biggest match of the night still to come. That's coming up next. You'll also learn a little bit about the next series coming up from our GM beforehand. Wait, where did my sub go? It said I still had 1 day left. Anyway, Red Raid. I love the commentary. Very professional, very relaxing. Oh, thank you very much, Emma. Appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in with the raid to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody can enjoy themselves on this beautiful Sunday night. It is a Sunday after all. Great day for a pay-per-view. And hopefully everybody can enjoy the action. Thanks once again to Bluebell and Nightmare, for the follows. Do have something of a follower goal going. Oh, Stu, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. It's money for me though. Oh, okay. Different ends of the world for sure. it's almost Monday for me too, about an hour out. Yeah, but as I was saying, I've got a bit of a follower goal going, so you guys have really helped me out tonight. Thank you very much, and hopefully in return I can repay you with some crazy action. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, I hope you enjoy this. And I'll explain a little bit about what I do. It's a good time for that, actually. So I use WWE 2K19 as my platform engine, basically. I create match cards in 2 separate universes, both with the same match cards, and then I simulate one, which gives me my winners, keeping everything completely unbiased and completely up in the air. And then I play it out live on my other universe, and I record that. The only time that a outcome might be altered is if it's for a storyline purpose. And then what I do is I take those recordings and I edit them using a program called OpenShot, and add my little touches to it, just because it's limited what you can do with the universe mode in WWE 2K19. No worries. Catching up with the chat here. Yeah, Monday here too. Yep. Try the raid message again. Raid message. Ooh, yeah, I want to see the raid message. Haven't seen wrestling streamed on here much. It's cool to see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, welcome in. Hope you enjoy it, my friend. If you're a wrestling fan or ever were or could be, this is definitely the place to be for sure. Yes, dear. Did you just gift me a sub? I'm assuming you guys are having your own little conversation there. Cannot confirm. I love you. Can 100% confirm. Oh, good. There you go. That's really cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. Glad you opted for 2K19, not 2K20. Yeah, I do own 2K20. However, it is a big pile of steaming garbage, and I can't stand it. So, yes, I opted for 2K19, as I actually feel like even without the bugs in 2K20, 2K19 still offers more features. More of a filthy casual these days. Followed it for about 20 plus years. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going on about that much as well. Hey Pascal, thank you for the subscription. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Something of a sub goal going for the month of July as well. I've set a very small, well, I shouldn't say very small. I am a brand new affiliate. A modest goal, let's say, of 5 subscriptions for July. So thank you very much for supporting the stream and helping me achieve my goal. And AP, you're amazing. Yes, you are. Yes. Thank you very, very much, AP, for that once again. Hope everyone's enjoying the action. I know I haven't really been commentating it as much, but I'd much rather chat with my I'd much rather interact with my chat than provide the commentary. So I do. I'm making affiliate. Congratulations on affiliate. Thank you very, very much. Yes, that's relatively new. A couple weeks now. So yes, thank you very much. It felt very good to achieve, as I'm sure most affiliates feel that for sure. Redbeard with the hype emote. Yes, thank you very. So are all the wrestlers in this customs? Yes. So a combination of wrestlers made by myself and my friend Aaron Knight, who also has a character in this universe. Man, Israel really holding his own in this match, considering it's 2-on-1, and it's gone on for quite a while longer than you would expect. But yes, all custom characters, all completely custom made, most with custom logos, all with custom themes. The entrances can't really be customized as much as far as like brand new content, but you can customize and mix and match the entrance sequences to kind of make it new and exciting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Bomber, I needed to get some dinner and some sleep, so I'll be dropping a lurk. Have a great night, my friend. Good job on the stream. Keeps getting better and better every time I come. Thank you very much for the lurk, sir, and the raid. Enjoy your dinner. Hopefully you had a great stream. Sorry, I meant to ask you about it. Just got a little caught up, but I'm sure you and I will chat later in one of our streams in the future for sure. So thank you very much, and enjoy your dinner, my friend. This is so up your alley, Stu. Yeah, it sounds like it, eh? Yeah, maybe I got a permanent fan here. Hopefully the main event is enough to sway you in my direction. Don't worry at all. All right, man. I may have to swing back around sometime. Yeah, I would appreciate that for sure. But you know, don't feel pressured into it, and definitely make me work for it. Definitely stick around for this main event, folks. Even if you haven't followed the exhibitions, it's going to be a lot of fun. And that's where we crown our brand new first ever champion for UPW. It is the Canadian National Championship on the line between our number 1 and number 2 ranked contenders and competitors. One by the name of Pedro Paine, who is number 1 with a rank, number 1 ranked with a record of 7-0, and our number 2 ranked competitor, Mr. Chen, with a record of, I believe, 7-3. He's come a long way. Didn't start out that great at the beginning of the exhibitions, and has really made a bang over the last little while. So, going to be a lot of fun to watch for sure. Catching back up with chat here. I dropped out here as well. Have to work in about an hour. Nightmare, thank you very, very much for coming in and dropping the follow and just having some fun with us tonight. And Limit Breakers with the win, as you might expect in the handicap match. But Israel really did put up a great fight there. We're going to take a look at some of the action here. I'm going to get my face out of the way. Yeah, Nightmare, thank you very much. Don't work too hard, my friend, and hope to see you back. I find myself having less played hours in every WWE 2K that comes out. Had like 300 hours played on 2K16, and then it kept going down. Oh, really? 2K16 is actually the only one I've never played. I actually own it. I bought it a while back. That's actually Shane Cobb and Eddie Webb. Crack Lillian has it backwards. I started playing again on 2K17. I actually got it for free with a Xbox One Slim purchase. It was like one of those Boxing Day holy crap sales. I'm just going to flip back over my webcam scene here for 1 sec. And just catch up with chat here. Only managed to put 20 hours into 2K20. The career really turned me off. And even Universe couldn't keep me this time around. Yeah, 2K20 was very glitchy, and that's what drives me the most insane. I can deal with a few less features, and all that kind of stuff, but when it starts to get glitchy for a game that's, I mean, how long are we talking? 20? They were 20 years with Ukes, and then they dropped Ukes, thinking they can do it on their own, and obviously they couldn't, and it was just the worst game. I've heard from various people that they've been able to fix the glitch via patches, but I haven't really had the want or need to power it back up to check. But yeah, just very disappointing, and it was definitely understandable that they skipped 2K21, and I'm really hoping that 2K22 is our next destination for UPW, and that it's not another lunchbox letdown. I've not played much of 2K20. 2K19 was the last one I properly played, and I mean, that's the way it should have been for sure. 2K19, I mean, not a lot of wrestling games that I like better, to be honest with you. And Kefka coming in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 biddies. Thank you very much. much appreciate the support, sir, and welcome back into the stream. I appreciate the ideas, especially with the 2 characters in career, but the goofiness, the sloppy execution, and the brain dead story were too much for me. Yeah, Yeah, no, I appreciate the fact that they tried to incorporate both genders, of course, with inclusion and all that in mind. It's been a long, long time coming, and it really needed to be done, but not in lieu of such a glitchy game. And that's really what it came down to for me. It was just much too glitchy to deal with. When I've got a female entering and her hair is halfway across the arena in the nosebleeds while she's entering and doesn't snap back, into place until she's halfway down the ramp. That's not good for me. Continuity is a big one for me, as you can tell. Oh, I was here the whole time. You on the TV? No, I know, man. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Welcome back. I know you've been working on some stuff. Hopefully everything's going well. Looking forward to seeing what they do with 2K22. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. I'm very... I've been playing 2K19 for like 3 years straight, pretty much every week. So, I'm very excited for something new and exciting and updated rosters and hopefully some updated creation content and stuff like that. But, 2K19 was so universal that I've been able to, even on console, like I play this on PS4, and I was able to, customize it as much as you can see. I'm happy. If 2K22 is complete garbage again, then I just wait for the new AEW game, which they've pretty much said that they are gearing that towards. Custom universes and being able to add wrestlers from other feds and stuff like that. They don't shy away from that. They don't care. So that's exciting too. Universe is where it's at for me, but I'd rather have a bit more of a GM mode to it, so I could still do something for the matches I don't feel like playing. Absolutely, GM mode is the most sought after feature in the 2K franchise, and fans over and over and over again, year by year by year, request it, and they don't give it to them. So AEW in their conference for their game specifically said, we will have GM mode. They said, we hear ya. We're bringing on the guy that made No Mercy, and we're bringing in GM mode. So yeah, GM mode is so badly missed. Yeah. I enjoy GM mode. Not as much as I enjoy Universe mode, not going to lie to you. Different aspects of each that I enjoy differently, for sure. But they definitely can't drop Universe mode in lieu of it on my side of things, for sure. If anything, merge the two together, take both of the good ideas from both features, and make one big... aspect of the game. Soon, yeah. All right. So yeah, we are going to get into our next segment. First, we're going to hear from the UPW general manager, and that will segue into the main event. And I really hope everybody that's joining me here tonight enjoys and has had fun tonight. We will definitely continue chatting as we move forward, for sure. Although as we get into the main event, I may transition into more commentary. Don't worry, I'm not going to ignore you. That's not how it works here. I'm just going to catch up with chat, likely either a little bit as we go or after the main event is finished. I'm not going to just end show, end stream. I'm definitely going to switch back over and thank everybody for coming and ask how you all enjoyed it. So yeah, let's move on. Here comes the final segment of the pay-per-view. So yes, enjoy. I feel like balancing commentary and talking to the chat can be tricky on sports streams, but it's getting the balance right. No, 100%, yeah, for sure. Something I'm working on, for sure. Oh, here's GM Copeland. I missed it. I'll have to add that credit to my description. cool rendition of Metal English by this group here. And the all-important Canadian title around the shoulder of Mr. Copeland as he brings it down to the ring for our main event tonight. Still dropping frames. Not really sure why. It doesn't seem to be anything consistent, so if you see any drop frames, bear with me for sure. It's not consistent. Is Mr. Copeland Edge's cousin? No, it is Edge. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event, and it's time to crown our first champion. The title is at ringside waiting for a new owner, and I'm as excited as all of you for this upcoming match. But I need to do some GMing for a sec and talk about our upcoming series, the Tag Team Titans Tournament. Oops. Gonna just pause that so we can read. Let's go to a blank screen for now. It's a round-robin style tournament with 2 blocks of 6 teams. Each team from each block will face each other at least once. A win counts for 2 points. A draw counts for 1. Once all matches are completed, we will be left with 2 teams. And I should be able to catch up here now. So left with 2 teams. Those 2 teams will face off in the finals at the next UPW pay-per-view event and will compete for the UPW World Tag Team Championship. There are still some spots open. We will fill those by the time the tournament starts. The Tag Team Titans series will start next week. And to reassure those who enjoy singles action, there will still be lots of action as things get ready as we start putting our junior heavyweights to the test. That's all I'll say about that. Enjoy the rest of your night. I now turn it over to our announce team. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mr. Copeland takes his leave. Edge's theme is God tier. Yes, it is. I know it's been a while. I've heard his surname. Yeah. Adam Copeland. As you may have seen in Vikings, which took me by surprise. Didn't know he was in that show. Decided to watch through it. All of a sudden I get up to his part and I go, is that Edge? Sorry if I spoiled that for anybody. I think it was a fairly early season of Vikings, though, so... Mr. Chen.
Making his way to the ring from Shanghai, China, weighing in at 185 pounds, Mr. Chen.
Brand new attire for the occasion. Looking good is Mr. Chen. Number 2 ranked in the company. Really an inspiring story from this competitor. Didn't start out overly well at the beginning of the exhibitions, but somewhere around episode 5 or 6, really started to pick up momentum, and it just carried him right into the finals of the Gold Rush tournament. The show Haven, yes. I haven't actually watched that, though. And Christian had a cameo. A cameo in Haven or in Vikings. Mr. Chen preparing his signature move, Kamehameha, yes. They were old pals. Ah, gotcha. And here he comes. The crazy one himself. Welcome back to the stream, Mako Mac. Hopefully enjoying the NBA Finals, sir.
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 185 pounds, crazy Pedro Paine.
A new wardrobe to mark the occasion as well for Pedro Paine, our number 1 ranked competitor in UPW. our undefeated 7-0 Pedro Paine. New entrance too. This is going to be a hell of a match. It's finally here. The moment we've all been waiting for 12 weeks, 12 episodes of the exhibition. And that's what it's all about. And here we go. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in tonight. You are watching UPW Canadian Gold Rush pay-per-view. This is our main event for our first ever champion, our first ever Canadian national champion, Pedro Paine, Mr. Chen. Slow start to this match, Hurricane Rana, as Mr. Chen puts on the offense. Folks, as I said, I will be commentating over the main event match, but feel free to chat. If I can't get you right away, I definitely will check back on chat when I can over time. I won't miss you, I promise. I thank you, every single one of you, for your support tonight. And I hope you enjoy the show. Chen attempting one of his patented corner drop kicks, but misses. Big suplex by Mr. Chen. Pedro floats back out to the outside to regain composure, but Chen chases him out, hitting him with a dragon screw. Throwing Chen into the stairs now. Going to retreat into the ring. Up to the top turnbuckle. Real quick. Waits for Chen to get up. Oh, goes for that drop kick, but Chen just kind of sidesteps very slightly, and Pedro Paine's head hits the stairs there. He's going to be slightly rocked after that one. And I know it was Redbeard that brought the raid in, but just in case anybody here is not did I spell that right? No, I did not. Let me try that again. Redbeard Flynn. Definitely check him out. One of the best new streamers that I've ever seen, for sure. And what was he playing last? Origin Sin 2. He plays a variety of games. I've seen him playing Neo, and I think Sea of Thieves maybe. Something of a variety streamer for sure, but definitely worth checking out. So if you haven't already, definitely do. Thanks once again, AP, for the sub, for Stu and Nightmare for the follows, and Bluebell. Thank you very, very much. If you're still here, hopefully you're enjoying the show. This is our main event as our exhibition series and our Gold Rush tournament and pay-per-view come to an end. Torturing the leg of Pedro, trying to inhibit his ability to jump off turnbuckles, as his signature maneuver is the Twisted Reality. It's like an inverted 450 splash. Pin attempt by Mr. Chen. Probably not going to get much more than a 1. Like a 1 and 3/4 there. Very talented are both of these men. Sling Blade now by Pedro, setting up for what I believe is a new move we've seen from him recently. Yes, that flipping DDT, almost like a tombstone pile driver. Almost like a flipping DDT tombstone style move. Not sure what he calls it. We'll have to figure that out. Seen it a couple of times now, though. Very effective, or well, somewhat effective. Hasn't won him a match yet. So far, Twisted Reality's been needed for that, but series of lariats and followed by another sling blade by Pedro, who I'm assuming will follow up with his patented backdrop maneuver. Chen not having any of it, though. High stomp from the ropes. Leverage from the ropes there. Elbow inside the inner thigh of Pedro Paine from Mr. Chen. Going for a cradle submission here, lifting Pedro high up in the air. And adjusts into a dragon submission. Gonna try and submit Pedro here. Can he do it? The heart of Pedro Paine, very strong. It's gonna take a lot to get him to tap. Pedro gets out. Attempts a body slam. Chen able to float back over the shoulder. Both men trying to regain control of this match. Backdrop into a cradle. Gets the 1.5 from that. Both men still quite energetic. Stomping the arm of Pedro. Now that he knows that DDT exists, he's going to try and... Mr. Chen's going to try and stop that from occurring anymore. Working the legs and arms of Pedro Paine. Stomp the arm again. Just a man tenderizing his dinner. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Absolutely. Good offense by Mr. Chen for sure. Good tactic. Super kick now. Sends Pedro to the mat. Oh, gonna wrench that arm again. Relentless on that arm is Mr. Chen. Going for that hidden blade chop, which is a signature, but Pedro evades into a German suplex. Oh, he almost got him with that cradle. Very close. Chen dropping to the outside, trying to regain some composure here, but Pedro not going to let him do that. Chen's going to have to fight. Going to have to fight for that extra time if he needs it. Oh, snake eyes. Off of the side of the apron. Now throwing Chen back into the ring. I feel like barring a super powerful finisher, hit the biggest difference maker is the number of reversals a wrestler has. Yes, absolutely. And I can't remember if they did it in 2K17 or 8. I know they did it in 18, but I can't remember if they did it in 17. But the limited reversals is what I like about it now. And Stu agrees, yes, for sure. I don't know if you remember the SmackDown versus Raw series. Oh, hitting that nasty flipping DDT again on Chen. More than likely going to attempt a pin. Is that enough to get him the title? Oh, it was a 2 3/4. So close. So close. But yeah, SmackDown versus Raw, I used to call it SmackDown versus Reversal. Because it was just reverse, 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 reverse. I remember having matches in that game with friends that literally lasted half days. And I mean, like, literally, like, we'd have to pause, take lunch breaks, like, whatever, because it was just crazy long matches. And Chen setting up for his signature buzzsaw kick, and he hits it. Not good news for Pedro. 1. Gets the 2.5. Not quite enough out of Pedro yet. I feel like some of the reversals in the earlier games, especially for the AI, was ridiculous. Yes, that's what I'm talking about for sure. I have to say, I like the fact you're not cheesing the reversals. You can just stomp them until they waste one, then stop, and then drop them and force them to waste another reversal. Repeat until they're spent. It doesn't make for entertaining matches, though. Yeah, no, for sure. But, I mean, that's definitely a way to go if you're trying to beat... and he hit it. Mr. Chen hitting that hidden blade chop. 2 3/4 again. The heart of Pedro Paine. What's it gonna take? No, it doesn't make for entertaining matches to do that, but if you're trying to beat the story mode, that's a good way to go, for sure. Here's that second buzzsaw kick. Is that enough? And it is! Mr. Chen! Get rid of my overlays for a sec so we can take a look at this match. What a match. That looked like a subconscious kick out. Pedro was out and just twitched at the right moment. Yeah, pure instinct on that last kick out for sure. I think even the first buzzsaw kick was just pure in-ring acumen. Here we see Pedro attempting Twisted Reality, but Chen with enough wherewithal to get out of the way, and there was that buzzsaw kick that ended the match for him. And folks, we have a champion.
And new undisputed pro wrestling national champion, Mr. Chen.
As he holds his title proudly, he walks out tonight as UPW's first ever champion. Oh, the lights have gone out. What? What is this? It's Lunchbox and Tank Riley. What are they doing? Tossing Chen to the outside. Lunchbox now. Oh, through the middle rope. That looked like Undisputed Era. What shirts are they wearing? These two, who just had a match against each other, now laying waste to our new champion, who's trying to hold his own here, but these are two well-rested men. I love KOS, but there are just so many moves you have to set. I end up not having the patience to make more than 3 KOS. Yeah, no, for sure. The amount of moves you can set now on KOS is just crazy. Although it is nice that they have the ability to set. You can go in and you can do, like, you can set moves on like different categories of moves, and you can set different superstars moves to those categories. So you could have like a mix of X amount of superstars for your moves list. So if you like Ricochet's high flying moves and Brock Lesnar's submissions, or not submit, yeah, well, like ground moves, I guess, and you like Seth Rollins, standing strikes, or whatever the case may be, then you can kind of mix it up. I was semi-expecting the Gravedigger knockoff Undertaker when the lights went out. Well, hopefully this didn't disappoint. It seems we have a mutiny on our hands here. Those do look like Undisputed Era logos, although they are quite different than those that we've seen in the past. And these are not former members, as neither of these men have been in WWE in the past. So far, nothing is disappointed. I'm loving this. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Mr. Chen just hit Tank Riley with brass knucks, but Lunchbox isn't going to let that go much further. they're seemingly trying to... Oh, thank you for the follow, Emma. Much appreciated. Hope to see you, hope you're enjoying yourself tonight, and I hope to see you back in the future, for sure. It's been great talking to you tonight, for sure. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, hard to say what these two have in mind here. We're going to take another look at some of the things that have happened here with this seemingly new Undisputed Era team. I don't know what their end game is with our champion, but it seems they've really made their point, though. What in the world? Professional DAG and our new #1 contender, Jay Smooth, both also brandishing Undisputed Era shirts. This would explain the 4 letters. Oh my lord. Dag has returned to the back, but Jay Smooth now advancing to the ring with his money in the bank. Benny, I will have to go for now since it's 5:30 a.m. My kids wake up in an hour, but I will return for sure. Thank you very much, Emma. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Very entertaining stream. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. Here we go. It appears Jay Smooth has cashed in his right to challenge. Right the night that he won it. And, of course, conveniently after his apparent new goons have laid the absolute smackdown on Mr. Chen. Poor Chen. His night is not ending. Yeah, it's 4:30 a.m. I should sleep too. Thank you for the stream and see you again. Thank you very much, Stu. Thank you for the follow and the conversation. And of course, here we go. It appears our new champion is not new anymore. We have a new champion, and that is Jay Smooth of the newly branded Undisputed Era. What a match! What a turn of events. Chen is now sleeping as well. Yes, yes, he is. Wow. Yeah. Sorry about the crackling there, guys, on the music. Working on it. He dug deep and found a way to win the championship. Yeah, he stuck 4 massive guys together. Had 2 of them run down and beat up the already worn down champion, and then cashed in a Money in the Bank. Definitely an opportunist is this new apparent leader of our new Undisputed Era. Had to fight for it. Yep. Well, folks, thank you very, very much for joining in on what has been a very successful first UPW pay-per-view. Very much appreciate the raid, Redbeard. Thank you very much. The raiders that came in, thank you for the follows. Bluebell we had, Stu, Emma, AP, and also for the sub AP. Thank you very much. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Bluebell, Stu, Emma, and Nightmare. Sorry, Nightmare. Yeah, he had to go fairly early. But I'm sure we'll see him again. And thank you very much for the alert, Captain Spawn. Oh, and again for another 10 biddies. Thank you very much, sir. Great stream. Oh, thank you. Not gonna lie to you, I spent all day today editing this pay-per-view because I got my COVID shot on last Monday, and it kicked the holy hell out of me. It was my second shot. Did not mix. Got two sets of Pfizer shots for my COVID vaccinations, but the second one, holy crap! I tried to stream on Monday, and I usually do 2-hour streams. I got 45 minutes through my Monday stream and had to shut it down because I was literally sitting here. My wife was playing with me, and we were playing Call of Duty, and she had the controller, and I'm literally... So I shut it down, and I lost Monday night for editing, Tuesday night for recording and editing, Wednesday night was pretty much a write-off as well. I had to postpone. I usually run my UPW streams on Thursdays. I had to postpone. And then, of course, there's work on top of that. Like, it was just insane. So I finally finished recording last night. And so I knew it was going to be Edit City today. And yeah, so I've been editing this all day, trying to make it as perfect as I can for you. So hopefully everybody that dropped in enjoyed themselves. And thank you very much. I very much appreciate the support. And I always like to end my streams with a raid. So if anybody has any suggestions, I will take them. Otherwise, I'm going to just check and see who is on. Of course, if anybody has anything else they'd like to chat about, definitely bring it up, and we will chat about it before we raid. Wow, it's 11:45 on a Sunday. Not that many people on. Who would have thought? It happens, man. I wouldn't worry too much about things that happen at IRL. Yeah, it happens, and I learned to just go for, go with it. Your community will be here when you can come back. Yeah, and I mean, I had to push it off from Thursday to Sunday. Not a huge jump. What I'm more so referring to is the fact that I had to, like, literally, I was up with my son at 5:30 this morning. I spent quite a bit of the morning with him. And then probably around 7:30, I started editing. And there weren't many breaks between 7:30 and I think I finally finished editing at like 5 tonight. And then I went to my parents for some dinner. And I had finished encoding the last video while I was there. Like, these streams take a lot of work. So it's nice to see people enjoying it. I mean, I would do them anyway. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep, I would do them anyway because I do them for me. Primarily for me. I do, but if I can make at least one person's night and they can enjoy what I'm doing, then that just means the world to me. So thank you very much for stopping in, everybody. And I hope everybody enjoyed. I was especially excited for the Undisputed Era at the end there. I've been waiting to bring them in for a while. One of my other friends, I debuted one of his characters at the beginning of the stream, Tyler Douglas. Hopefully he wasn't able to make it. I think he was working, so hopefully he catches the VOD and he likes that. 2, 3, 4 of the other characters are also cause created by my actual friends. So hopefully they enjoy it. But you know, like I said, I do it for me. I do it because I enjoy it. But I just like that other people enjoy it as well. So looks like the only person we've got on really is Warwolf. I definitely don't mind reading him. So if everybody doesn't mind sticking around for a raid, we're gonna raid him. It looks like he's playing Final Fantasy 14, something that Kefka can definitely... Yeah, he's playing FF 14. Something that Kefka can relate to for sure. Raid time. I've integrated raids right into my OBS now, so it makes it much easier. I'm gonna load the stream up so I can catch the raid. Excuse me for one sec. But if no one else has anything else that they want to chat about, then I think we'll move into the raid and end my stream and our first ever pay-per-view. And it's been a great night. Thank you very much again, and I hope to catch everybody next time. My next stream, I might not run a stream tomorrow just because I need to take a break. But I will probably run a stream on Thursday. I don't think it'll be a UPW stream. I need to take a bit of a break from editing. So we will continue UPW. We'll talk about it. It'll be the week after. I might switch my UPW day to Mondays because that might work out better for me. And then I'll have Thursday as my general gaming stream. But I'm going to think that over. Yeah, won't be UPW next week. We will start the Tag Team Titan series the week after for sure. Yeah, without further ado, I'm going to send us into Warwolf's channel. So everybody have a great night. Thank you again, and yeah, catch you next time.
One thing I do like about the thaumaturge and the mage stuff, it feels like it's slow, but it's actually not.
I thought you'd be a go.